Jolan, true Centurions, and welcome back to another episode of Starfleet Command, Orion Pirates plus modern Fleet Admiral Tarek of the battleship RS Calum, as we continue our campaign against what remains of the United Federation of Planets. Just 7 single tiles left until we manage to wipe them all out, so let's get underway and cause as much havoc and damage as we can in as short a period of time as we can. Unfortunately, that tile was empty, which is starting to become a more and more consistent problem. We show up to a Federation tile and there's no Federation ships there, and so the game will not allow us to actually steal the tile. We are on a scanning mission now, and there is a single light cruiser off in this direction, which according to this is a CLC-X, which is a command light cruiser? Commando light cruiser? Not entirely sure. Doesn't really matter. Plasma torpedoes to enveloping. We'll set up our electronic countermeasure systems as best as we can, and we'll buff the forward shield. We're going to do this typical fire an R-type plasma torpedo at a range of 30, drive on in, smash him, although we do have to scan him, so that may put a little bit of a wrinkle in that. Deep scan active and come into the power screen so we know exactly how much energy we have to kill, which will take about that much there. Excellent. So we're just going to loop on in here, prepare a pseudo plasma torpedo just to make him not want to fight us. He did fire, so a CLC-X plasma torpedo in his direction. We will turn away. He did crash stop. Excellent. So now we will slowly mark our way in. He is starting to pick up speed, slow down the ship even more. We have all the data that we need. We're done. So, bing, bang, boom, done. Took all the data that we possibly required and then completely wiped it out. So they didn't know that we had gotten the data. See, that's the key to strategy. Don't let your enemy know that you know. 320 prestige is our reward, and a tile taken. Pop down here. There is another mission. Excellent. I'd like to avoid convoy raids. They just kind of take up time, and we already know that we've won. So we're just trying to blast our way through this. There is a random vessel disabled in the middle of the area. It is the unknown pyramid, the Goa'uld, except not quite. It's not really the right shape for a Hatak, but that's the thought that counts. Plasma torpedoes, of course, to enveloping mode, putting us up to a pretty high power consumption. Increase the speed of time, because we do need to get in there relatively quickly until the enemy shows up, which according to this is, well, at some point. There he is. He has dilithium crystals we have to steal. It is a heavy cruiser, a CVDX, so a carrier drone? Nah, probably just carrier. We'll deal with it anyway. PYR pyramid for something dangerous. Set up 4 and 2. No, 4 and 2. I want more energy into the electronic countermeasure system. If you don't mind, he has deployed a lot of fighters. Holy crap. Increase the speed of the vessel. Click this. Maximum. Slow down speed of time. We are actually getting way closer than I want to. Click that. Click that. Hi. This. Fire pseudo. Just to take care of any defenses that he may bring to the table. We do want him to be helpless and easily destroyed. Although the fighters may destroy this before we can steal everything. Nope. No, we got it. He has launched. He launched a scatter pack. Oh, fab joyous day. Fire everything. He has no defense against us. Prepare an immediate follow-up with all the phases. We need to kill him in one pass. And we did. Pro tip, children. If there is a gigantic Romulan King Condor battleship coming your way, it may not be the best idea to deploy a scatterpack missile from your only shuttle bay. I mean, you can try that, but results will be predictable. 250 prestige and a tile taken. Pop down in here. Another mission. Data recovery. Whichever one would be shorter is 6 1/2 dozen the other. We do have to get off the map on this one, which is just a waste of time. Whoa, boy. BBX. 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 Okay. So,
Amber alert.
Why would I do this, you may ask? Because there is only one way we are getting through this. Fighting 3 Gorn battleships is not something you can do with 2 battleships. You see, plasma is additive, or perhaps exponentially increased. The point is, the more plasma-armed ships you have, a maximal number greater of firepower you bring to the table. We would lose this battle. We would lose this battle hard. We may maul one of them. We may kill 2. The third will get us. That is the way that will work, because he just has way too much firepower at his disposal. So we are going to zip on in here, cloak when we hit a range of about 30, and then just run on through. We're not going to fight anybody. We're going to keep the shields up. And, yeah, the name of the game is run and hide. So just keep an eye on how close these battleships get. We're not here to fight them. We're here to get past them, drop a couple of mines so that they don't want to pursue us, and then run as fast as we can away and prepare to enter stealth mode. 5, 4, 3... Nope, stealth mode now. And look at how much our speed drops. We are now coasting through as fast as we can. Hopefully we are under full... Yep, we are under full cloak now. He cannot shoot us. This is as fast as we can go. And in fact, if I can coax the batteries to give me more power, I would like more power. Give me more power. Just all the power you've got. So they are turning in on us, which, you know, is to be expected. Big mine. Just to make him not want to chase after us. And he may hit that. No, it was an angle thing. But that is a nice big mine in between us and them. Let's slip on past his friends here. And we're just going to launch mines as often as we possibly can. So, another mine. Just to mess with his pathfinding. The only goal is to make it to the listening post, which is now a distance of 54 away. In fact, there's only going to be one strategy technique that we're going to use. We're just going to leave a nice trail of mines in our wake as we run. Because actually trying to fight this would be suicide. We're not going to put any energy into attempting to reinforce our shields. We're just going to run. So a speed of 16 is the highest we can maintain. I think they've realized the strategy, which is not great for them. We're just leaving a trail between us and there, but we are now reading the data, and so we shall win. This mission is over. Mission complete. As you can see, we don't need to get off the map if we don't kill everything. We just need to get to the listening post. And Romulans do that very, very easily. If they had an opportunity to fire the heavy weapons that they had, things would have been different. But they didn't. 350 prestige is our reward and a neutralized tile. Pop over here. I was really worried that I was going to have to fight that. And then I remembered, we don't have to do that. If we don't want to, we don't need to. More Gorn vessels, of course. That is understandable and somewhat predictable. Plasma torpedoes to enveloping. I'm anticipating battleships. I just, from now on, I'm anticipating every fight is going to be a Gorn battleship. And so we will just go through, make sure that we prep all of our systems, reinforce, and let's not forget the Wild Weasel. They are critically important. Escorted today by Arias Ferre Avis, which was a vessel that we used to command, although it wasn't necessarily this one. It is equipped with 2 R-type plasma torpedoes and 2 F-type plasma torpedoes, as well as a couple of additional plasma D torpedoes just thrown in for a little bit of extra defense. And it is indeed a Gorn Battleship X that we will have to duel with. And let's get up to speed. There's no point in trying to save much energy. It's just for phaser defense. Because, quite frankly, the amount of plasma torpedoes he brings to the party is enough to make, well, you to cry. So we will fire at a range of 30. That will cause him to not want to get any closer to us, and then we will turn away. Fire at a range of 30, and turn. And reduce the speed of time. And wait for him to crash stop. He will fire his plasma torpedoes very shortly, I do believe. But as long as we set a course directly away from him, we should be fine. Ooh, we stayed outside of his range. So he will not be launching his plasma torpedoes, although he will. And he'll be able to get good shots in, too. Because his R-type plasma torpedoes, well, he's not going to have to worry about a Wild Weasel anymore. Because the moment he hits a speed of 4, that Wild Weasel shuts down, and he will not have any defenses. His acceleration is actually pretty decent. Prepare the long-range plasma torpedoes. Fired a little bit longer than what would be considered to be optimal range. Prepare the stern-firing S-type plasma torpedoes. We're going to keep the F plasma torpedoes in our back pocket, just for a rainy day. And actually, tons of hits coming in. He has begun to engage with his D-type plasma torpedoes. We're going to focus on you. Cause some damage. Open you up. There you go. And on to the other one. You have lost pretty much all your defenses. Yeah, he has no more shields on board. All phasers. I don't want to engage with a plasma F. Oh, he's gonna... Yep, he's done. We'll fire a plasma torpedo out the side and continue to keep at range. Expand the range, expand the range. Phasers from the stern. We need to remember that we need enough time to crash stop. He's down to a speed of 15.7, but he is increasing, so he is trying to chase after us, which is not a bad plan. Let's keep going. Long-range phaser fire. We just want to blink away, cause some damage to some systems, eventually take him out. That's a long-range plasma F shot, but it should be able to make it to him. And we are curling around to get on his stern. Excellent. Gonna set the phaser capacitor to half, and we will stop overpowering to the enveloping plasma torpedoes. Phaser shots getting in through a couple of holes in his shields. The GCS Sorokon is the name of this vessel. And he is now taking mine damage, which is incredibly frustrating to have to deal with. Because it's not trivial. It is 10 damage. That's a close range Phaser 1. So he is not having a good day. A whole bunch of systems on board his ship are dropping offline intermittently. And we decidedly control this engagement. He is just in trouble. Fede Avis not in a great position to employ his heavy weapons, it would seem. Although his Rs just came back online. And did he shoot them point blank range? Not really clear, but we are coming in on him front of his stern. He's down to a speed of 8.1. Wow, that was a heck of an off-bore shot. Did he just launch the last of his wild weasels? Or was that a pseudo? Must have been a pseudo torpedo. No, he does have an attack ship, so that is real. It's just hidden inside his hull. And slow down, slow way down. Bounced most of that. And get the R's out, get the R's out. You're done. No, he's not. Holy crap. Just the tankiness of this vessel is impressive. And kind of embarrassing to be taken out by Phaser 3. I will grant you that the Phaser 3 came after a massive torpedo and phaser barrage, but he still died to a Phaser 3. It actually kind of tends to be that way because the Phaser 3 generally is the last weapon you shoot. We did not take the tile. Interesting. Okay. Keep the pressure going. We're going to move and keep attacking everything. Yes, I understand we are currently at a level where we could buy another King Condor if we pull into dock, but we haven't pulled into dock yet, so we can't. Red alert, plasma torpedoes enveloping, just increase the power until you're out of energy. Where is that level? It's right there. Increase the speed of time. We're not going to bother setting everything else up until later. So there is our light cruiser, our little friend. He has medical supplies on board, which indeed we must steal. We are currently squaring off against, it does appear to be a heavy dreadnought, but a Marak-style heavy dreadnought. Excellent. So I'm going to prep this just in case. I don't anticipate needing it. This is not super useful. I mean, it will make his... Quickly, steal. Thank you. Target you. Slow down speed time. Target you. Wait for it. Crap. I waited too long. My hope had been to get him to launch a scatter pack at that vessel. Wild Weasel's ready. Okay, we can defend ourselves if need be from his gigantic missile barrage, which he no doubt will be having coming. We're going to set the reinforcements to all. We're going to start to slow down. We're in a really nice position here, actually, to bore into the side of him. He's only a heavy dreadnought. He's not actually a battleship. So keep that in mind as we line him up nice and tight, and everything we've got. Prepare for massive phaser follow-up. 197 damage only, and I think we're too close for him to launch his missiles. Keep coming around and increase the speed of the ship. With the stern-type plasma torpedo involved in this, another shaking amount of damage. Now, keep in mind, there is a problem with this. We are too close, or we actually do not have any sort of defensive systems at this point. So kill that, and kill that, and that. And keep firing at any chance you get. Yes, I'm expending Marines on something that isn't super useful anymore. Come on, phasers. There we go. Lay on into him. Actually, stop doing hit and runs. We don't need it. Activate the defensive tracking system, just in case. More phasers on into him. Just steadily beating the crap out of him. He's a Marak ship who got close to a plasma user. That is just a crime. You can't do that. If you try, this'll happen. USS Horn Trophy is now, well, it's gonna be ours. So hopefully we won't quite pass over him until after we fire all these forward phasers. There we go. Targets destroyed. No difficulty in that. The Federation relying on their allies who are not able to bring their A game. Well, the Gorn are, but the Marak, no. The AI doesn't understand how to use the Marak all that great, and so they get into bad situations like that. 346 prestige and a neutralized tile. We're down to 3 Federation tiles. Oh, we're going to take them. We're going to take them. And if we do this fast enough, we could even take them all today, which would be fun. More Gorn vessels, which we will, of course, assume are Gorn battleships. Developing plasma torpedoes. Electronic warfare systems. Forward shields to the maximum. Show me the power screen so I know exactly how much power I have to work with. Right there. Increases the speed of time. We are escorted today by the RIS Shrike and XFP, armed with 2 Gs and an F-type plasma torpedo, as well as an additional 6 phaser Xs. And there, of course, is our prey, the Gorn battleship. Increase speed up until maximum. See, the problem is we have our own pseudo-frigates, and they're really good. But that defensive plasma torpedo just makes me too afraid to use them. Because if I do, that's a huge amount of damage. Well, a huge amount of expense. Fire a long-range plasma torpedo shot. Wow, he left himself open, and this is going to be a long-range shot. And we're just burning it out. He has increased his speed back up to full, so fire the heavy. And stop. Oh, we hit the wrong button. I don't know what button we hit, but it didn't work out. So just keep laying into him. Yes, we are doing this TNG style. For those of you, well, not TNG. I think it's Deep Space Nine. Anyway, the Battle of Wolf 359 got animated at some point by Star Trek, and the ships were all moving around like this. So we're just going for broke here. And yeah, I think we've got you. Could be wrong. Don't think that I am. Go and go. Target you. Yeah, we're going to target the Gorn interceptor. We have taken a ton of damage that we normally wouldn't bother taking, but I kind of want to just get this mission over with. Will you stop? Yeah, you did. Which did save you for a little while longer as we come in with our phasers. You do still have a defensive plasma torpedo, but there is that, and you do have a phaser X that is about to come online. Just keep firing. We're almost done here. Patch, 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 and patch. Didn't need to. Game's over. Well, not entirely, but that one is. He's done for. 2 minutes and 11 seconds, and a lot of damage later. We do have to come back home, I think, because we took a lot. A lot of damage we wouldn't normally take. 226 prestige is our reward, and a tile taken. We need to come in this direction anyway, so supply yard. Fix 221 plus 19. Give me 2 more shuttles. And buy me stuff. 5 spare parts, 4 mines, and looks like 10 marines got spent. Probably on that boarding mission we did the one time. This tile here, missions, they both suck. Not gonna lie, they both do suck. Because, you know, the convoy raid, we have, it's a Gorn convoy too, and it's a Gorn convoy with a bloody battleship. I hit the red alert. Thank you. Plasma torpedo set to enveloping electronic yeah, 4 and 2. Forward shields to full reinforcement on this one. This is going to be ugly. Because this time, we don't have any friends. There's no Sparrowhawks. There's no... Oh, no. There weren't Sparrowhawks the last time. No Superhawks. No Firehawks. No nothing. Just us, them, and Pain. Prepare to launch our fighters in harass mode. We're just going to try and... Oh, don't forget the shuttles. There. And you. Both deployed. How much forward shield energy do I got? Because we need to be moving. Well, we've got forward shield energy now that we've started tapping in from the phase capacitor. Increase speed. We just got to get on in here and start causing damage. He's not going to have plasma torpedoes. We won't have plasma torpedoes. It's all going to be up to the interceptors, which will have, well, all the plasma. Which will be an interesting experience. Slow down speed of 15. Not quite enough energy to bounce a plasma torpedo, but it's the right thought. And then I'm immediately going to order you to return and return. Because by the time you get the order... Oh no, I forgot. You are listening to me? Really? For serious? Holy crap, they're listening to me. What the heck? I have no idea what just happened there. Any weapon you have. Stern firing phasers. Sure, why not? Let's set reinforced shields to reinforce all. And give me an angle on him. Oh, we are much, much too close for this. When the plasma starts flying, pain is going to be everywhere. I hope that we don't kill ourselves doing this. Fire all the pseudo-torpedoes. Slow down. Let's see if we can't spread this out. 60 damage to that one, and then bounce that. Excellent. Okay. You're crash stopping. Excellent. Which puts us on your stern. There we go. So that puts us on your stern after you've already expended your port and stern firing weapons. Wait for the attack ship to go away. All plasma torpedoes are ready to fire. Engage with everything you've got. See if you can take it. Hopefully not. Also, I want to deploy these, but we're too close. Fire. Marines, I need you. This and this, they need to be gone right now. Because there is too much firepower wrapped up in our pseudo-frigates not to deploy them. Stern firing plasma torpedo to get involved in this business. And that's going to be a nice big chunking amount of damage there. Keeps his shields offline. Keep the phasers going. Did you take it out? No, they're both still active. That's a problem. We can't have that. Keep coming around. Repair work. Fix that. And that. He doesn't have any pseudo-frigates, so we're going to ignore any damage that we take to our plasma Gs. Or plasma Ds. I'm worried because he's about to get an angle with his R-type plasma torpedoes. Got one. Stop. Okay, able to avoid that. How are you doing? We took damage across the ship, but how is he doing? He does not have either of his D-type plasma torpedoes. So wait for it, wait for it. We're about to fire everything. I don't think we can launch anything right now. Yeah, we're off. Screw you. What in the hell? Anything you've got, just start shooting it. We did deploy our pseudo-frigates, and they're going to be able to get involved with this, but this is another big chunking amount of damage we're about to take to the stern. Oh, we're down to 61 power from 84. We got another round of plasma torpedoes about to come up, but oh, that was ugly and brutal. Well played by his captain. Any pseudos, fire right now. I need to bait out any wild weasels that he might have. And he did have one. Okay. Slow down. Slow down. We're basically just launching wild weasels at each other and then following up with brutal efficiency. I can't click you. Can't click you because of reasons. There we are. Die. Focus on him with every single thing that we've got. I think we've got him dead in this one. Wait for the attack ship to go away. And I've got you dead to rights, friend. There we go. Target's destroyed, but jeez, that cost. Keep patching the engine. We have a lot of repair work to do. Increase the speed of time, because we have a lot of ships to destroy that are not particularly dangerous to or difficult to destroy. Fix all the phasers. That's pretty much your only goal at this point, and keep patching the engine. We have to pass through a friendly system anyway on our way out of here. Hi. I need you to die. Kill, and reinforce. Go after the furthest one from us. We need to make sure that we kill him. Because I don't want fighters? Are you, I seem to have gotten confused as to who is actually the allies and who is the enemy. We need more power and speed. How are you doing on energy? A whole bunch of energy just got taken away because the phaser capacitor suddenly needed to fix another phaser. Get right on top of them. You're dead. So we've got one of them. Hi, I'm going to just fire any pseudo that I might have in your direction. If you take that, then great. If not, who cares? Shoot that. That did it. Okay. That's fine with me. And fire that. And come on you. I assume you're going to Wild Weasel. No, you just must not have them. Come around for the last one. And wow, that was close. The amount of damage that we took to that guy was just absurd. Lots and lots of damage. Was not fun at all. Fix everything. Hi, just shoot everything. If you have a Wild Weasel, great. If not, who cares? We're just going to come around and finish you off with phasers. Another mission complete. Excellent work. I'm going to blame this victory on the Marines for not killing them both in the first roll. But then again, I understand why. But yeah, that plasma anchor was brutal. 380 prestige is our reward. Another tile neutralized. It's down to 1. It's down to 2. No. Why? Why, game, you do this? Supply. Patch. Patch. Give me all the stuff. The Federation have opened up another front. A final tile so far off in our own territory that it is painful to have to look at. Bought everything? Almost. There we go. Finish with that. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Mission. We're not going on the anomaly patrol. No. Not gonna happen. Just show me the money. Gorn vessels. Battle alert. It's gonna be another Dreadnought battle. I don't like fighting Gorn. We're so close to the end, and we are just at seal clubbing range at this point. And then the Gorn start showing up and trying to stop us. We know we can win, but I want to finish today because I've got one tile left, and if I just say that for another episode, well, it wouldn't be a very long episode now, would it? So increase the speed of time as we slowly trundle our way in. There's our Gorn battleship, everybody's favorite ship. Hate this thing. I hate this thing because you're triangle, except you're not, because, you know, the mod changes all Gorn ships to look exactly the same. Just in different sizes. I'm going to admit it, that is one thing that I'm not a huge fan of this mod is, the fact that every single Gorn ship looks identical, just bigger or smaller. Yes, that may be true to the tabletop, but it is still stupid. Wait for him to get into range, and fire. Turn. He's launched his pseudo frigates, and no, let's keep the speed up. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Come around, slow down the speed of time. Screw it, we're gonna launch him. Go harass. It's not a great plan, but it's a plan. We need to do something. Heavy plasma torpedoes, engage with now. Hi. Slow down. Just bounce it off the forward shield. Thank you. Defensive plasma torpedoes ought to do a more than good job of that. Incoming. Let's fire everything, and then dump the Wild Weasel. We should be just fine here. Should be, being the operative word, because that's a little bit staggered out. Wait for it. Were our plasma torpedoes not set to indulging? They were not. Gosh darn it. Developing plasma torpedoes, if you don't mind, please. Stop shooting my little guys. We have more plasma incoming. How's the forward shield? 30. So it's going to ignore that. And wait for that, because slow down, slow down. Did it regenerate enough? Not quite. We did take a little bit of damage there, but all phasers follow up. Punch through that hole. Our pseudo frigates are still alive and under cloak, doing an excellent job of keeping alive as we wait for all of our weapon systems to come back online. Bouncing a little bit of firepower off the forward shield. Pick up the speed. I'm not happy with that. We could have mostly annihilated him with that one pass had we actually done this properly, but we messed up. So we'll deal about 12 damage to him with this plasma torpedo firing from the stern. If you can get out, please shoot. Right now. Fix that. Stern-fired plasma torpedo does not want to get involved. There we go. It'll deal even less than that now because he's got a forward and side shield. And wait for everything to hit. He Wild Weaseled that. Of course he did. It only makes sense, honestly. It's just annoying. As we slowly chug around, and around. Send a probe his way. I know we're spending a little bit of power, but he's going to have his plasma torpedoes ready soon, and it's going to suck. Our fighters have decloaked. I need to keep this shield facing towards him because I need to get around to his backside. He is about to come online with a couple of plasma torpedoes that are going to suck, but we should be able to survive. Turn your shield. Make sure that you don't present an easy target towards him. Oh, goodness. Forward shield, hold, and survive. Fire all plasma. Prepare to follow up with all phasers. There we go. That's the damage we're looking for. So more like a 255 damage hit there. And he's lost pretty much most of his power. He still has a plasma R torpedo ready to go. And we don't have much of a solution to that. So just go to speed of 4. Slow down to a speed of 4 and just keep blasting into him. We have another Wild Weasel ready should we need it. I hope we won't. But I do think the phasers are going to take forever to get ready to go. And he's lost one of them, but we're about to be in his forward arc, I'm sure. Come on, phasers. Just all the phasers fire now. There we go. Shock most of his systems. That R-type plasma torpedo is still there. It was fully armed when he finished, and it will remain for just a little while longer if he survives this hit, which he did. Okay. We're going to pass right on top of him. We cannot afford to fire a plasma torpedo from this range, because we've seen what happens sometimes when that occurs. There we go. And the Gorn battleship is no more. This episode has been going on long, but screw it, we're going to go long because we have one tile left to take. There is a single tile. No. No, there's not. This tile has remained. So with that tile there, and that tile there, and us hitting 30 minutes on the episode, we're going to have to call it. Yeah, we're not going to be able to finish this for another 10 minutes, so the episode will unfortunately have to end here with the Federation on the back foot, 2 tiles, and a single mission that apparently went deep, deep behind our lines in order to try and take something. So the destruction of the Federation will have to wait until tomorrow. I've been Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every time I post these videos, press that little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.